My name is Joe Goodwin, and I suffer with epilepsy.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, baby. Huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Get this around your neck. Hold on.
A typical day in the life of me is that I'm practically normal. But when I feel like starting to feel different, I know something is coming up. And when I feel something come up, now I've been taking my meds so much that I know I need to get my meds in me.
When he had his first seizure, how did you take that?
It was pretty surprising, first of all, and it was scary because we were all here on Christmas Eve, just a normal family evening, wrapping gifts, and I had just left him in the bedroom. He was watching a game, and I took him something to eat. Went back in the other room, continued to wrap gifts, and then. One of the guests that was here at the home went in probably 2 minutes after I left out, and that's when he found him on the ground, bloody, calling for all of us. We all ran in and saw him, and my first reaction was I thought somebody beat him up. I'm like, what happened? I was just in here. Who beat him up? Because it was blood everywhere. And so that was really, a shock to me to see that, not knowing exactly what happened. But I was thankful that truly that you were there along with Jessica, because you really are the one who took charge. I was nervous and it was just shocking for me, and you literally kind of pushed me to the side and you took charge of that. And while I called 911 and they got here, literally it seems like in less than 5 minutes they were here, and because they knew him as in his position at the time, and they were great. And so of course took him to the hospital, rushed him in, and by that time his tongue was bitten in half, literally hanging off, and again scary, not knowing what was going on. The doctor came in and asked all the right questions, and gave him medication. During the first one, they will not give a diagnosis of seizures because it's just the first one. It's typically, they say, the third one. If you've had 3, then they will then give you that diagnosis. And in his case, the first one they did not, but after the third one, that's when they said it. He did not want to believe it. He refused to believe it and asked for a second opinion. And so when the second opinion came, we had the local doctor here. But then we went to Emory and chose a doctor there at Emory University and in Atlanta, and they have been awesome. They are just awesome, and been able to really treat him in the way that I would want them to treat him, and even he's tried a number of different medications, and even as of late, the last medication was, he's had probably just 60 days ago. And so that's the only thing you could really do, is to continue to try meds in order to get the optimal result. And so the last and final thing would be surgery. And so we are still talking about that at this point.
What's your name?
Ava.
And how old are you, Ava?
4.
And have you seen Papa have a seizure before?
Yes.
And what do you do when Papa has a seizure?
Calm him down.
Very good. Anything else? What does Papa look like?
He have a strong headache. He get a seizure every day. If he read Bible study.
So are there any last words you would like to say for those who may be suffering from epilepsy, or anything about yours in particular?
Well, in my condition is that I've questioned Doctor why so late in life that this illness have come upon me. And the doctors say you don't know why, they don't really know why people have epilepsy or people have seizures. They are unaware of, why. Now, I was concerned because I had just retired. I was fixing to live my life, and this happened. It has affected me in a lot of ways, but I won't let it beat me. I won't let it destroy me. Besides, I know that God doesn't put no more on you than you can bear. I wouldn't want it on anybody else, but it's just happened to me, and it's something that I got to live with, and I'll do it.